Once upon a time, Disney was just a humble animation studio, home of the world's most famous mouse. Today, it has expanded into a media powerhouse that dominates the entertainment industry. It has only been bested by Comcast as the world's largest media conglomerate as far as revenue is concerned. What exactly is conglomeration and integration in the context of media? Media conglomeration and integration refers to the grouping and merging of various media organizations and technologies under a single corporate roof. Integration could happen vertically or horizontally. Cruto and Hoynes note that media conglomerates are integrated firms. Media conglomerates typically have a diversified business portfolio ranging from film, broadcast, print, merchandising, and more. The Walt Disney Company, better known as Disney, is a good example of such. Disney has a number of notable acquisitions under its belt, such as ABC, ESPN, Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and most recently, 21st Century Fox.
Our video will focus on classic conglomerates. According to Eli Noem, author of Beyond the Mogul, From Media Conglomerates to Portfolio Media, these are companies who combine a series of holdings with media properties, merely one item in the collection. Essentially, this is the combination of non-media companies and media companies alike to maximize profit and to lessen general costs. Noem described this as a business synergy, elaborating how conglomerates are made up of companies that work better economically together rather than apart. This also makes way for more efficient and centralized management. All companies belong to the same parent holding company while retaining their unique and individual identity. The conglomerate system has a firm grasp on the economy, with conglomerates having the ability to mobilize resources to finance growth better compared to a lone-standing company. To make it simpler, from a business perspective, conglomerates are massively convenient in maintaining partnerships and merger deals. However, as a consumer, integrated media ownership can threaten media freedom by limiting diversity in the field and potentially pushing the same agenda disguised throughout different media networks. But wait, what makes Disney the quintessential example of synergy in the media industry? Most companies strive for synergy as a main goal, but the Walt Disney Corporation has operated the economic strategy so well that the phrase Disney synergy describes mastery and cross-promotional activities. Disney built synergy among its divisions by using films, shows, merchandising, and their theme parks, Disneyland and Disney World, to promote their brands and characters. A 2014 paper written by Geoff Ostrov recounts how the Disney synergy made use of the success of the 1992 film entitled The Mighty Ducks and turned the city of Anaheim, California into the powerhouse tourist destination it is today. Starting with the success of The Mighty Ducks, Disney decided to invest in the Angels baseball team and created the Mighty Ducks hockey team. Furthermore, the acquisition of ABC and ESPN enhanced the potential for cross-promotional strategies of Disney products. According to Ostrov, this was a strategy to increase Disneyland's profitability as the owner of Disneyland, which is located in the city of Anaheim. While Anaheim is a great example of Disney synergy in effect, we need to examine just how easy it is for conglomerates such as Disney to promote its products across channels without us realizing. In order to promote its own products, the media conglomerate could leverage its own TV network. A modern example of this is the 22nd episode of ABC sitcom Modern Family's third season, Disneyland, which chronicles the family's trip to the happiest place on Earth.
For Disney to have grown into the powerhouse that they are today, they made use of two different growth strategies to expand their operations. Horizontal integration and vertical integration are strategies that are used by companies to differentiate themselves from their competitors. While both methods require the acquisition of other companies or businesses in order to grow, there are key differences between the two strategies. Horizontal integration takes place when a business grows from purchasing and gaining control over other related businesses, specifically their competitors. It helps the company extend or expand their reach, diversifies what they have to offer, reducing competition, all while venturing into new markets. Vertical integration, on the other hand, takes place when a business takes control of certain stages in production or distribution. This aids the company in boosting profit and entails a closer connection with consumers as companies now have immediate access to their market. Disney is vertically integrated as it has command over several phases of media production and distribution, allowing the company to do most steps in-house. Disney owns studios such as Pixar and Marvel, which produce media content like films, and networks such as ABC, ESPN, Disney Channel that broadcast their content to audiences. Disney is also horizontally integrated, owning multiple companies that function at the same supply chain level. For example, Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, and 21st Century Fox all produce films. While there are many positive outcomes to horizontal integration, such as the following: increased market share, larger consumer base, increased revenue, reduced competition, synergistic efforts, economies of scale, and reduced production costs, there are still a number of negative outcomes as well. These negative outcomes may be high level of scrutiny from government agencies, creation of a monopoly, higher prices and less options for consumers, reduced flexibility for the new company, and/or deterioration of company value. Positive effects of vertical integration are seen in the way that the strategy can increase sales, reduce costs across various parts of production, ensure tighter quality control, better flow and control of information across the supply chain, and better control over production volume. However, its negative effects are as follows: concentrates resources and prospects in one approach, increases the risk during uncertain times, and there is a high organizational and coordination costs.
It is important to address the consequences of conglomeration and media integration due to the potential implications it has for democracy, free speech, diversity of voices and viewpoints in media, and society in general. There is a danger that these firms will put their own commercial interests ahead of public interests if media ownership continues to become increasingly concentrated in their hands. This may result in a homogeneity of media material, a loss of local or regional perspectives, and a reduction in diversity of opinions. Another possible consequence is the promotion of specific political or ideological views, which may weaken public confidence in the media and exacerbate polarization in politics. Furthermore, the increase in media consolidation can stunt the ability of new independent voices to emerge in the media landscape. In order to foster a media environment that supports democracy and the free exchange of ideas, it is imperative that we address the consequences of media conglomeration and integration. It is our duty as consumers, citizens, and possible media practitioners to be cognizant of the power dynamics at work and to call on media corporations to be transparent and accountable. It is also on us to continue lobbying for and supporting independent and minority voices in the media. Then, and only then, can we guarantee that the media represents the public interest and enhances our shared cultural landscape.